What's up, everyone? I'm Coach D, and first of all, I want to thank every one of you guys for subscribing to my page. We hit another milestone today. We hit 65,000 subscribers, and it is all thanks to you guys who continue to like, share, and comment on my videos. So thank you guys very much. So do you guys remember when Republicans were trying to go through an impeachment inquiry with the hopes of one day impeaching Joe Biden? Remember, they had all the evidence. The evidence was overwhelming that Joe Biden needed to be impeached. It was so bad that Marjorie Taylor Greene produced this check that Joe Biden's brother wrote to him, and she said, "This is evidence of high crimes and misdemeanor. This is evidence that Joe Biden took bribes. We should impeach him." It was so bad that Jared Moskowitz mocked all of them on the House floor. He said, "Hey, if you guys have the evidence, I call for the vote to impeach. Would anyone like to second that?" And it was crickets in there because the Republicans couldn't second it, because even though they had the amount of people you need in Congress to have this impeachment vote, they knew they didn't actually have the votes because they knew their evidence was absurd and non-existent, so much so that Republicans were like, "I'm not voting for this." And so no one seconded the motion. Now, because of that, because they went through all of this for an impeachment inquiry, they have now vowed to go after Hunter Biden. So now James Comer is out there saying, there's evidence, there's ways, there's avenues we can go through to still get to Hunter Biden. And Joe Biden is out there laughing like, I gave him a pardon. But they're saying, oh, the pardon may be unconstitutional. But James Comer has taken it to another level. Not only is he saying that there are avenues, but he's also just making up lies, or actually just peddling the same old conspiracies that the Q cult peddled about the laptop. Check it out.
You can go forward. There are still avenues to hold Hunter Biden accountable. But my ultimate objective is to hold the deep state actors in the government accountable for all the cover-ups. Hunter Biden should have been in prison long before Joe Biden was ever elected president. If his name hadn't been Biden, he would have been in prison for a multitude of financial crimes, not to mention his drug-related crimes, his gun-related crimes, and the sex trafficking and all the other crimes that were so apparent and obvious on the laptop. So I believe that the Kash Patel and Pam Bondi are serious about reforming what we all refer to as the deep state, these intelligence and justice cabinet federal bureaucrats that have a two-tier system of justice that have weaponized their agencies against conservatives.
Now listen, I cannot overstate that Hunter Biden's laptop was in possession of the Trump administration. The Trump administration for 2 years before Joe Biden became president. There was talk about the laptop. Donald Trump loves to say that if people knew more about the laptop, Joe Biden wouldn't have been elected president. We heard all the information that there was about the laptop. We heard all the lies and conspiracies from the Q cult, and now you have even James Comer out there talking about sex trafficking proof on the laptop. That's not there. We all know those are lies and conspiracies. But sadly, the lies and conspiracies have made their way up to Congress, the House, the Senate, and the presidency, because we even hear Donald Trump peddling these pathetic conspiracies. These people are so desperate. And when they say Trump is not going to go for retribution, you bet your ass that's exactly what he's going for. They're so desperate that they're just lying, making shit up just to try and go after Hunter Biden. This is going to turn into nothing because they don't have the votes. They don't have the evidence. The things that they're trying to say are on the laptop and all that. First of all, he's got a pardon. That is federally, accepted. Now, if they can find some state laws that he broke or whatever, maybe they could do something. But when he talks about the gun charges, he lied on a gun application. That's already been adjudicated. He talks about the drug charges. He snorted some cocaine. What do you want to do with that? You want to throw him in prison for that? I mean, this is all about their hate for Joe Biden and the fact that they look like complete idiots to everyone in America the entire time they were going for this inquiry. They were being mocked on the House floor by Democrats. They were being laughed at by Republicans. And so now the best thing they can come up with to save face is to say, we're going after Hunter Biden. And that is exactly why Joe Biden pardoned his son, because he knew these people would spend 4 years on a witch hunt against his son. And you know what? I'm in the camp now that Joe Biden should pardon everyone. He should pardon Dr. Fauci. He should pardon the January 6th committee. He should pardon every single person that Trump has hinted at trying to put in jail. Show their asses that you're not playing and walk out of that Oval Office on January 20th as the former president with a smile on your face and say, "Let's go, Brandon." Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in they heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.